Double dose.
Hey guys, welcome back to Double Dose.
Hello.
It's good to be sitting back here.
I know. It's been
after
a
little
while.
break.
Yeah, we did have a little 3-week break there.
Yeah, where have you been?
Where haven't I been is the better question. I went to Dubai for 5 days.
Mhm.
I went with my two of my friends and then one of their husbands.
Yep.
So it's 4 of us. We went to Dubai. Evan, my friend's husband, had work there, and
Okay.
Liv, who's married to him, was like, girls, come with us. Like, he is working the whole time. Like, I will be by myself. Like, I want friends. And we're like, okay.
Oh, I didn't know that's how this all
Yeah, because it was
happened.
super last minute. Like, I wasn't even going 2 months ago.
Okay.
And then, yeah, we probably booked it all like 6 weeks beforehand.
Yeah.
And then, then we're like, well, we're already halfway to Europe. We may as well go to Europe for a little bit as well. So, yeah, we did Dubai for 5 days, which, by the way, favorite place in the whole world.
Really?
Like, obsessed. I want to like live there. I want to go there all the time. It was just amazing.
Okay.
And then we did Prague, we did Germany, we did Croatia, and then we did Turkey.
Cool.
So yeah, we did a little bit. And then at the end of that trip, I said goodbye to my friends, and then I flew to Thailand for a photo shoot.
Oh my goodness. So exciting.
Yeah, it was all happening.
So he actually only worked for those 5 days and then got to holiday with you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It was good. Yeah. Like, he was sort of meant to be like checking in and stuff, but he was like, no, I've deserved a break. And he works very hard, so he did deserve a break. Like, that 5 days in Dubai, he barely did anything other than work.
Yeah.
So
fair.
Yeah. But yeah, it was such a fun trip. And it was like the whole time, because the photo shoot I had at the end was with Maxim, which I was like so excited for. But obviously, being away in Europe, I was like drinking and eating, and like by the end I was like, fuck, I should probably like start, you know, like watching what I'm eating.
Oh my God.
But it was fine. I was like really happy with the photos, and it felt really good. And yeah,
That's so good.
girls I was with in the Maxim house were amazing. I feel like I've made lifelong friends.
So was it like a group photo shoot, or you all had individual shoots?
We all had individual shoots on like different days.
Right.
And then, which were like 2 hours each, and we did about 5 looks.
Yep.
And then we also had group photo shoots, but because there were 5 of us, like I think some of the other groups had 3 to 4 girls.
Okay.
Because there was 5 of us, they split us into like 2 groups, one with 2 and then one with 3 of us.
Yeah. Who were you with? I didn't see any of the group stuff. I only just saw.
It was so
the
good, but we
solo
didn't get
ones.
much BTS of the group stuff, which was sad. But it was me, Shana, and Honey.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think because we were all pretty tall, they wanted
Yeah.
to like, have us together.
Yeah, all like equal.
Yeah.
Imagine one's like really short.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so exciting.
But yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
Since I last saw you, that was the week of my birthday. And then I had my birthday at home, and the next day I went to Bali randomly.
I love that.
Just went back home to my other home. And I've pretty much just been working and relaxing and keeping to myself, because I booked my surgery and I don't want to drink, and I don't want to, I just want to look after myself, because you can't take supplements for 1 month before.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I actually have to stop like everything, like iron, B12, everything I normally take just for like general well-being. They say
Wow.
stop taking it 4 weeks before. So that's
Why?
I don't know. I think it's just in case it has any impact on your blood, like if your blood
Right.
thins or like is a bit, acting a bit differently to how they would normally want it to. So I need to stop taking supplements in 2 weeks' time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'm glad you told me that, because my
Yeah.
surgery's in August.
Yeah.
And I am on lots of supplements.
Me too.
I'm going to ask my surgeon about that.
Yeah.
Because that's crazy.
That's what they sent me. So I just got all my info on WhatsApp from Turkey. So and that was one of the things. They want me to do a full blood check here before I go, just in case.
Yeah.
For like everything, all your blood counts, your hormones, STIs, everything,
Wow.
and have that done.
They're gonna
and
take
then
so
they
much
do
blood.
it again when I get there. the day before.
Another one. Jeez, that's good that they're thorough.
Yeah. So they want one from here, and then I don't know if they're probably like, they probably think we're weird from a different country, and I'm like, oh no, I'm the one going to do something weird.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna like be very wholesome and
Yes,
behaved
I
for
like
the next
that.
little while.
That's nice.
But yeah, so I've just been very slow,
Mm-hmm.
which is something I texted you about the other day.
Yeah.
It's like sort of making myself feel a bit down
Yeah.
and like lonely.
yes.
And it's hard to like break that break out of that and be like, no, I'm making these decisions for a reason.
Yeah. And I think like once you're overseas, you'll be totally back to normal. Because like it's so hard like when you're in such a routine that and especially when you're trying to not do much. Like I was literally like that last year when I was doing that cleanse because I wasn't doing anything and I was just focusing on like getting myself better and being quiet and stuff. I feel like by the end of it, I was like, fuck, like I just want to like get out and do something. I want to travel. I want to like see my friends.
Makes you, in our job as well, I think it makes you a little bit uninspired.
100%.
And feel a bit less creative.
Yes, definitely.
Has been a struggle. But even just coming up here and recording the podcast, I'm like, okay, let's restart.
Yeah, we're back.
So many weeks till I go away, like, you know, map it out and just keep grinding. And then I can relax.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. I was a bit the same. Like, before I went to Europe, I was like, I feel like I just was working too much. And then like, it was so nice to be able to go to Europe. I was still working, but like less than I had been. And it was just so nice, like have a bit of a break or like a circuit breaker. And I feel like I've come back like 6,000 times more motivated.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I won't be motivated once I'm
well, you'll be
after
recovering.
Surgery, but I feel like
once you've rested.
I'm ready to just rest. And then you know what? I probably will be motivated because I'll have new boobs.
Yeah, so. Exactly. Yeah, you were like, fuck,
I take that back. I will be keen.
True.
Okay, we need to talk about Taylor Swift's album.
Oh my God, yes, we do. I think we should tell everyone that's listening right now, if you don't like Taylor Swift, you might need to skip forward like 5 minutes. Yeah. Because, we definitely need to talk about this.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, what are your top 5 songs in the new album?
I tried to just get 5 then, and it's a little bit more than 5. So I'm just going to, you know, the one that I think you might not like or many people don't like that I like is I Look in People's Windows.
Yeah, no, that was like bottom of my list.
I reckon it's so cool. I like that. But my top 5 at the moment is Guilty as Sin is probably number 1. I really like Clara Bow.
Okay.
And but Daddy I Love Him, Down Bad, and Who's Afraid of Little Old Me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
What are your 5?
My number 1 is My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. I love it. It's like an anthem. I'm like singing it in my car. And then, okay, The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, obsessed with the bridge. I do find the song itself slow and a little bit, I don't want to say boring, but you know, just a little bit. I'm like, I wish the whole song had like as much like oomph as the bridge. So that is number 2. So I do really like it. And then 3 is But Daddy I Love Him.
Yep.
4, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, and then 5, Down Bad.
Similar,
yeah.
Different ones.
But yeah, you really shocked me with Clara Bow and what was the other one? I Look into People's Windows. So random.
I would say maybe I Look in People's Windows is probably number 6. But I just had to mention it.
Yeah,
it
I'm glad you mentioned that because that definitely wasn't up there for me. Do you think that this album would be in your top 3 albums? Yeah, I think same.
This, Midnight's Folklore.
Same.
Maybe not in that order.
Not in that order.
At the moment, it's
but top 3, yeah, they're all up there. Mine are exactly the same. Like I went through a phase there where I really loved Lover, but I'm out of that phase now.
Yeah, I'm out of the phase.
Yeah, and I'm really, it definitely is top 3.
It's a good one. I think because it's as we're growing up, she's growing up, so it's changing.
Yeah, the weird thing was though, first listen of the album, I was like, oh, because she hasn't had an album that sounds like this before.
I didn't like it at first.
Yeah, same. I was like, oh, I'm a bit disappointed. But then the more I listened to it, I was like, okay, no.
Yeah, the first listen, I was like, these all sound the same.
Yeah.
What is going on? But then also, wasn't it like 2 p.m. it released?
I don't know. I was in a different country. It released
you went here. I was trying too hard to listen to it when I had other things to do. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I need to like give it another chance later. But now it's been like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I've had time.
Heaps of time. Yeah. And I love it.
But it's a good one. She's done well.
She's done very well. Yeah. We love you, Taylor. Okay, guys, we're back with our follower advice segment where we get followers to send in something that they need advice with or a question that they have. So I'm going to read today's. My whole life I have dated boys, but recently I have noticed that when I am out, I don't even notice men. I am only looking at women and how beautiful they are. I'm starting to think that maybe I am bi or even gay. I want to try explore this side of myself, but don't know where to start. Do you have any advice? Taylor?
This is so interesting.
Yeah.
And I think it's exciting as well.
It is.
I wouldn't I don't think she should be like hard on herself for not
No.
noticing men.
Yeah, I
like,
don't.
cool, explore it. I think it's only making you nervous, probably because it's new to you.
I agree.
But once you ask that, even not even ask her a girl on a date, but like just start flirting, or like follow a girl on Instagram that you find attractive and just like reply to one of her stories or her photos or something. Like as soon as you start dipping your toes in, I think it will just all come very naturally.
I think like a good way to start would be maybe changing your Hinge preferences to men and women.
Oh, okay.
And just like, because maybe, you know, you just want to see if you can have that flirtatious kind of chat with a girl.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe be honest with them that like, you know, you're just sort of like sussing the vibes. But I think that's a good way to start. And then, yeah, like if you really feel like you're getting along with someone, go on a date with them and just see what happens. Like could be a coffee date or something very chill.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. The
Yeah.
Hinge. Because as soon as like you never know who's going to match you back. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Exactly.
And I feel like especially if a girl is further along in her, you know, discovering her sexuality, she's going to be very receptive of what you're saying. If you say, hey, this is new to me, I'm just testing it out, they'll probably be like, oh my God, cool, let's hang out.
Yeah.
And make it more comfortable for you.
I agree. That is, that's actually a good point. Because even if you maybe don't even feel that spark, that could be a good like friend to have to like
you never
guide you through your journey. Who knows? But yeah, I think like don't be so scared. Like it's fine. It's fun. This is exciting.
Yeah.
I think this could be like a new chapter.
Yeah. So I definitely think the dating profile, that was really good. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
And just like, you know, start to embrace it. Like if you think about what you used to do, if you notice guys when you're out to that guy, maybe try and do that to a girl that you're noticing when you're out.
That's true.
And just see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if like, if the girl is straight and you're in, you know, you approach her at a bar or whatever, I don't think anyone is going to be rude.
No one's going to be rude. They'll be like, oh, I'm so flattered. Like, thank you so much. But like, you know, I've got a boyfriend or I'm interested in guys.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to go badly.
No, I think you got to put yourself out there. But yeah, I think the Hinge or like starting on a dating app is the way to start.
I think that's the way to start. That's really, really good advice.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a follower question that kind of links into this as well. Somebody asked, what is the best way to ask a lady out?
Oh,
yeah.
That's a good one. I mean, it depends on the instance that you're meeting, I think.
That's true.
Or that you like know them. I feel like we've mentioned this before, but I think
we've touched on it before.
Yeah, if you're out or something, I think the best way to start is compliment them. I mean, women are never going to say no to a compliment.
That's true.
And then just be chill and normal. Like, don't do a pickup line for God's sakes. Like, no pickup lines, please. And just ask them out very casually. Obviously, have a conversation first. Obviously, see if you vibe with each other. But I think just keep it just casual.
Yeah. I think this might be looking a bit too deep into it, but I like confidence.
Yes.
Like if I was asking you on a date and I was like, oh, would you like to get a drink with me sometimes? I think it's like making it a little bit more awkward.
Yes.
Whereas if I was like, I'd love to grab a drink with you. When are you free?
That's what I mean by like casual, confident, like. Yeah, 100%.
Just sort of you're saying that you want to take her out on a drink and you're asking when she's free.
I think even like, say you're at a bar or something and you walk up and you start a conversation, you have a little conversation, you introduce yourself. Yeah. And then you're like, it's been a pleasure to meet you. Have a great night. Like, I'd love to take you out for a drink sometime. Like, give me your number. Something like that. Yeah. It's like, and then, because then they're not like, oh, cool. He doesn't want to like spend the whole night with me. He wants to actually like take me out on a date outside of this. He's not just trying to like have sex with me and take me home tonight. Yeah. I think that is nice as well.
I think this just made me think of something else. When you're in that situation, if a girl is at a club or a bar with a group of friends or someone else or whatever, and you do approach her, have that conversation, leave it at what you just said. Yeah. Hey, 100%. Can I have your details so I can contact you later, and let her have the rest of her night. Don't be sitting over there like this.
Staring. No, that is the biggest turn off ever. Or like trying to take her away from her friends. Like I hate when guys do that. I'm like, I'm just here with my friends. I want to have fun. You know, we can go on a date another time.
I'll worry about you later.
Yeah, exactly.
Still give her the space, because if you're too like smothery and too pushy.
Yes, and too creepy, like staring.
You want her to come to you. You've made the first move. You've got the details. Obviously, you're going to message her, but then let her come to you with when she's free, and it will go from there as well. What about if you're contacting someone on social media?
I think I said this last time, but like I would I would probably like some of her photos.
Yeah.
I think I said this. And then like enough for them to notice, like 3, not too much that it's creepy.
Yeah.
And then if she reciprocates and likes a few back, then you're like, okay, she's keen, I'm in. Slide into the DMs. Again, no pickup lines, no responding to stories. I find that to be annoying. Just say something like, hey, like, or if you found her on Instagram or through a mutual, be like, hey, saw your Instagram, thought you were absolutely gorgeous. Like, I don't know, start a conversation.
Yeah. Or I'd love to take you out.
I'd love to take you out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, maybe that's a little bit forward.
On Instagram, you
Yeah.
can get to know each other a bit first.
Yeah. Like if I find them attractive and I've liked their photos back, I'm obviously keen to like speak to them a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could work. If it's been reciprocated, it's pretty clear that they're keen.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Be forward, but not too forward. God, we are picky.
Yeah, we are.
Listening
Cool.
back, I'm like, maybe it is hard.
Cool, casual, but confident.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into today's spicy session. How big is too big, and does size really matter?
I love this topic because I was talking about this the other day to the girls at the Maxim house, actually.
Okay.
And we were all saying, like, it's so strange how much men obsess over the size of their penises. Because, like, you ask, like, 95% of men if they wish they had a bigger dick, and the answer will be yes, I swear. But, like, the reality is that for, like, 90% of women, there's a certain size that is too big.
Yeah.
Where it's like, that actually hurts. And for a lot of these guys that have this insecurity about their size or whatever, it's like, you probably have a really fine, like good size.
Yeah, it's probably great.
Yeah. So I just find it so interesting that it's something, and I don't know where the insecurity came from. I don't know if it's like porn or if it's just like embedded into them. But I personally think like if we're going to give sizes.
Are we going to get specific?
Like, you know, like 6 to 7 inches. Like I know that's very specific, but I'm like, I think anything bigger than that and it's just painful.
Yeah. Yeah. 7 and over is too big.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
that's
like,
why they like guys, subscribers specifically. They're like, oh, do you have any dildos 8 inches or bigger? I'm like, it's not realistic and I don't want to have one that big.
No, it hurts. I'm like, I know. Yeah. And I think size doesn't matter as long as you know what you're doing.
Yeah. But then I also think it matters if it's going to be too big.
It does matter.
It's opening up to more issues.
I couldn't be in a relationship with a man that has a 10-inch penis because I could not have sex with him more than once a month.
You wouldn't want to. Yeah. You just
because it would hurt.
Yeah.
Like I just can't. Not to like be mean to anyone that does have a 10-inch penis because a lot of girls do also like that. But like, you know, I just think there is
it's
too
not
big.
every day.
No.
There's a time and a place. And
There's
it's
time
not
and a
every
place.
day. So there you go. 7 and over is too big.
Yes.
And size. It doesn't matter in the sense that if you think you're small, you're probably not.
No. And like I said before, if you know what you're doing, it doesn't matter. I think, you know, like, I don't know.
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep. It really isn't.
No.
Size doesn't really matter.
No. Unless you're going to cause pain.
Unless you're going to cause pain and then forget about it. No.
Yeah. And then see ya.
Okay, guys, we have a really fun, exciting new segment for you. We don't know what to call it yet, but basically we're going to be calling listeners and followers of mine and we're going to be doing some phone dates and we're going to see if I vibe with any, kind of like speed dating.
I'm nervous but excited.
Yeah, so we're going to get Taylor to speak to them first
Yeah.
and ask them a bit about themselves and then they'll be given, what should we say, 2 minutes to talk to me and I guess convince me to take me on a date.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, is this Dylan?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, it's Taylor calling from the Double Dose podcast with Annie. Do you have
All
5
right,
minutes
hi.
to chat to us?
Yeah.
Okay. I read that you are 21 and from Perth. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
I'm just going to ask you a few questions and then I'm going to put you on the phone to Annie for 2 minutes. Is that okay?
Sure, yeah.
What do you do for work?
I'm an undergrad miner.
Oh, okay.
I
Decent
thought,
money?
yeah. Yeah, it's not bad.
Sounds good. Are you tall?
Sorry?
Are you tall?
It's fine tall.
Well, Annie's
Nah, I'm
kind of
not
tall.
5'10".
You're 5'10". Okay. Similar
Yeah.
height. That's not too bad. Do you think you have what it takes to date Annie Knight?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I do. I'm confident.
All right, I'm going to put her on. You're going to have about 2 minutes to chat to her, okay? And convince her to take you on a
Sure,
date. Or you take
yeah.
her on a
Well,
date.
Hi, Dylan.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm curious to hear about your FIFO job. What's your roster?
Week on, week off.
Oh, that's not too
Yeah.
bad.
It works
Tell me-
out about 5 months a year.
You've worked there for 5 months?
No, I work about 5 months a year.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
be
not
happy
bad.
with that. Is it good money?
Yeah, it's, well, it's as good as it gets for
Oh, okay.
most people.
Well, that's a tick.
Yeah.
So tell me more about yourself. I want to know everything.
Anything specific?
Well, you're 21. That's quite young. I mean, I'm 27. Do you think the age gap could be an issue?
I don't. I grew up quite quickly. I was left home real soon, so
Okay. So you're mature.
I feel like I grew up pretty quickly, and I am relatively well life experience wise. So
Okay.
I don't think it's too far apart.
Pardon?
I said I don't think it's too far apart if you both experience similar things.
That's true. Age is just a number. Okay, I have a question for you. Do you have any crazy ex-girlfriends?
Do I have any crazy ex-girlfriends?
Yeah, yep. They could get in the
Doesn't
way.
everyone?
So you do?
Yeah.
Why is she crazy?
She rocked up my house, and I don't know why. She just rocked up my house and started going ballistic and asked me to come out the front and talk to her. And
Why though? Did you do something?
no, not really. I'm not a very confrontational person. I just will let it blow out, and I don't want to deal with it.
Was that after you broke up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
so she was
a
upset.
while after. That's why.
Oh, that's really crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as long as you didn't do anything that caused it, like you didn't cheat on her or anything, right?
No, I am very much against that.
Okay, good. We like a loyal man.
Yeah.
Would you say, are you like a family-oriented man?
Yeah, relatively speaking. Yeah, I have commitments that I see my family at least 3 times a week. That's one of the things that I always do when I'm back. So,
okay,
yeah,
good.
I'm pretty happy to say that.
Would you move to the Gold Coast for me?
Yeah, well, I can. The thing is, it's not that hard for my job for me to be able to live there and still work over here.
It's not that
as
hard.
long as me being away isn't an issue, then okay.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine with FIFO. I've dated FIFO workers before.
Okay,
I think it works.
then okay, yeah, it would work.
Love that. So, what your work would fly you from Gold Coast? Do they pay for your flights?
Yeah, they'll pay for my flights.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, but I have ambitions to go overseas eventually with work.
Oh,
and
for mining?
Yeah, they'll let me work in Africa or Indonesia or wherever, and then for my month off, they'll fly me pretty much anywhere in the world.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Summer in Europe and then summer in Australia, pretty much.
Yeah, nice. I like the sound
is the
of that.
plan.
Is there anything else you want me to know before we end the call?
No, not really. That's more or less a little bit about me.
All right, cool. Well, we're probably going to do a little speed dating in-person segment in the future. So we'll take down your number and your name, and you never know. Maybe you can come to the Gold Coast and meet me in person.
Yeah, if I'm in person, yes, I'm more than happy to come see you.
All right, amazing. Well, thanks so much, Dylan.
Nice to talk to you. Bye.
Nice to talk to you. See ya.
Yeah. How did you feel about that, Annie?
How did I feel about
Yeah. How
it?
did you feel about it?
He seemed nice. Like I haven't actually seen a photo of him. I haven't looked at his profile.
Oh,
yet.
right. Okay.
Yeah, I just
So it's like
It's
blind
kinda
dating.
nice.
It was kind of like blind dating. Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. And look, I don't mind FIFO workers. Like I said, I've dated them before, but the age, I know he said he doesn't think it would matter, but
No, he's mature.
But
he
he's
said.
21 and he actually has goals.
and that's what I liked.
Mm.
But I didn't love that those goals were overseas because
Right.
I feel like
Yeah.
you know, like because I'm a homebody. I like traveling for little bits here and there, but I couldn't live overseas.
Right.
So being realistic, I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Maybe Dylan
see.
will come here.
Maybe Dylan will come here. We can meet him in
Put
person.
him right here on the couch.
Yeah, he could be right here.
Okay, for our last segment, let's do a guess who.
Guess who?
Okay, today I have a male celebrity. I don't know how you're going to go with this one, but I've got. Hold on, let me just get them back up.
What were the rules again? We are allowed to ask questions.
We can ask
You
We can
questions.
ask questions.
She can. do you give us a few facts about
I will
them
give you a
first?
fact. Okay.
Yeah, and then we can
Okay.
ask.
This person is a self-taught musician. He initially was a YouTube sensation.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
you
Did I actually
got
get it? I'm so sorry.
Well,
She's so upset.
there goes that.
I'm so sorry.
That's so funny. See, I wasn't even close to getting that.
I shouldn't have said anything.
The second one I was going to say was he has his own clothing line. That would have thrown you
Yeah,
more,
that
right?
would have thrown me.
Or do you know
No,
about
I knew
the
his
brand?
clothing line too.
Yeah. me
Do you
too.
have a backup? I reckon we
No.
can just think of one. A male celebrity. And you can Google
I'm
it.
so sorry, Taylor.
Could be
I
anyone.
could do one really hard.
An actor, a singer, could be.
But I also want one that I know that you know.
Yeah, I know a
Like
lot of
that
people.
you could guess.
Did you see everything about Justin Bieber's hairline recently and how he's got?
Is he balding?
Well, he was, but he's got. That's why he
Yeah.
always wears hats.
Yeah, I think he had a transplant.
He had a transplant
Oh.
because he's looking
I
better.
think it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I just didn't know he.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that, of
No.
course.
Yeah.
But his
I've had a
dad's
crush on
bald.
him since I was like 11.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
like,
he's
don't
beautiful.
you dare say
Yeah.
shit about.
And then they're
Justin."
pregnant.
Yeah, they are pregnant.
Yeah.
What was the whole thing with Selena? Did you see all that?
No,
No, I haven't seen anything about her.
recently.
Unless it was just a fake article I saw.
What was
Might
it
have been.
saying?
You know when you're just scrolling and you just see stuff?
Yeah,
Oh, she said something about her having a baby as well, but I think it was a joke.
yeah,
But I don't think it's real. I think people are just trying to stir up.
yeah.
Oh,
Trying to stir
yeah.
up shit.
I
No.
actually don't have a backup.
Can I do one for you then?
Okay.
Because I've just thought of one.
Okay.
And I think it's really good.
And you know
Okay.
facts about this person.
No, wait, let me just not like actually that much. But like,
Oh, this is going to be hard. I hate this.
okay,
game.
so he is an
Sorry.
actor.
Okay.
He is a heartthrob.
Brad Pitt.
I'll leave it at that for now.
Oh wow, that's not much because there's a
No,
lot of
because
people.
you got a lot of questions. You can ask
Is he
questions.
in movies or TV
Mm.
shows?
Movies.
And he's a heartthrob.
It's heartthrob. What can I ask? Age,
He's
roughly.
in his late 40s.
Heartthrob.
Who's the main actor in Top Gun?
No,
Miles
not.
Teller.
Oh, I was
No,
going to say
no, no.
Tom
Oh.
Cruise.
Tom
Cruise?
Cruise. I think about the new one. No, sorry, no.
Oh.
I wouldn't say Tom Cruise a heartthrob, is he?
But he was,
Yeah,
wasn't
he
he? Like
was.
he won
Oh,
all
was
these
he?
awards
Yeah.
and
Oh
stuff.
wow, okay.
He's hot.
Oh right.
Is it Leonardo DiCaprio?
Mm-mm.
um,
I'm trying to think. Maybe I'll give you a movie he was in.
has he been in a movie recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please be something I've seen.
I can't be any. He's the main character. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, I know. What's his name?
but I'm not going to say anything.
It's Chris someone, isn't it?
No,
Oh no.
I know. You're
Not Chris
thinking about Chris
Pratt?
Pratt, but no.
In Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians,
Yeah, I feel
Chris
like that's
Pratt's
a bit of a
heartthrob
trick
in my
one.
opinion.
That's a bit of a trick one.
In the most recent Guardians?
Yeah, he's in all of them.
Oh, and all of
So
them. Okay.
it's Chris Hemsworth.
No, he is not in them.
Oh, but doesn't I don't know.
I mean, I can't. It's hard to give you movies without giving it away because
Who could it be in Guardians of the
I was
Galaxy?
like, it's not Vin Diesel.
no. Oh, I actually didn't know he was in that movie, but that'll.
Vin Diesel is
No,
Groot.
no. I've just seen one. And
Oh,
I'm like,
right,
didn't
right,
know he
right.
was
You
in
have
that.
to give us another movie.
I'm trying to find one that's not too obvious. He was in Valentine's Day.
Oh, I know who it is. I won't say anything.
Okay. You've obviously
I don't
seen
know.
Valentine's Day then.
No, I just realized who else is in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I have seen Valentine's. Great movie.
Yeah, it is a good movie. Taylor Swift's in it.
No, maybe Caleb has to guess. I don't know.
Is it Bradley
Cooper?
Cooper?
Yes.
Oh, good
He's the
Yeah.
raccoon. So I was trying
He's
to think
the
of people. Yeah.
raccoon. That's why it was a bit of a
good
trick
one.
one.
Yeah.
I know why you picked him.
Why?
'Cause he's
He was at
gorgeous.
Taylor Swift last
Yeah.
night.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, is he?
actually, yeah. He's dating Gigi Hadid.
Yeah.
He
Is
was
he
on my
really?
mind. And I'm
No, that was a good
obsessed
one.
with him.
If
No,
you
that's
said
fair.
Hangover, you would have
I
been
know.
gone.
And like all his movies,
Yeah.
he's literally the main character. So I was
Yeah.
like, anyway.
Good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Good one.
Okay, guys. Well, thanks so much for listening to another episode of Double Dose.
Make sure you follow us on our socials. Our username is doubledose.thepodcast.
And we'll see you next week.
Double dose.